Hopefully not.
We're on the Howard Stern Show for speed dating.
Girls, have you ever done this before?
No, speed dating, yeah, but not like this.
No, yeah.
What's everyone expecting today?
I hope it's not Beetlejuice.
I'm expecting Matt Damon.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt
Nice.
That would be really nice.
Yes.
I'm assuming it's one of the Whack Pack, but, you know, we'll see.
So everyone's ready?
Rock on.
All right, everyone's excited?
Yes.
Very excited.
Yeah.
A little nervous, maybe?
A little nervous.
Yeah.
Because you never know who the other person might be.
Right. It is the Howard Stern Show. You never know.
Anything can happen, right?
Exactly.
All right, girls, we'll just relax, and good luck today.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hey, so the lady from the speed dating service is here for JD.
Okay.
We're going to
talk to her?
Yeah, she started the service so she could find her own man. Of course, she hasn't found a man yet. This is Amber. Let me say this right. Hey, Amber. Amber Soletti. Hey, baby. What do you say? All dolled up.
Thanks.
What do you say?
Hey, Howard, how's it going?
So you started a speed dating service so you could find a man, but you haven't found a man yet.
I found plenty of men at
you
our
did?
events, Howard. Actually, me and my business partner, Carmine, we started about 2 years ago. We weren't really happy with the dating scene in New York, and we do everything based on interest, background, and fetish. So it's very unique from any other service.
It isn't a bad idea, actually, Robin.
What is she saying?
I have cousins. Actually, my gay cousin Stacy met his soulmate, his life mate, through speed dating.
Is that right?
Yeah, and like he was like, "Oh, this is so retarded. It's so stupid."
And he thought it was stupid, but he did it anyway.
You meet a bunch of people real quick. You get 2 minutes, and then you fill out a form, and then if you both want to meet. Have you had successful relationships out of this?
We absolutely have. We actually heard about our first engagement a few weeks ago. A woman that came to our Size Matters night for tall singles.
Yeah. How tall was she?
She was about 5'11".
Right, and she wanted a tall guy.
Tall man. They hit it off, and they're engaged. So
I heard you have like big cock night too, huh?
we do. That's hung night.
Hung night,
for women that are in search of a big package.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them out there, Howard.
I did some speed dating where I went to hung night. I said, how are they going to know?
You went to unhung.
Yeah, I went to needle dick night. Needle dick the bug fucker night. I was the only guy there.
Yeah. No, we do a lot. We have over 40 themed events. We have a MILF night, a Cougar Boy Toy night, a fireman party.
When a guy says, I'm coming to hung night, do you screen his penis? I mean,
we first of all make them send a photo with like a ruler, because you've got to at least be 7 inches.
Wow.
The average is apparently 5.3 inches, Robin, in case you wanted to know that. Then I also verify.
2 inches. Where do they measure from? Their balls?
Yeah, there's variations on that.
Because I think if you measure from your balls, you're full of it. You don't have 7 inches. I have 7 inches from my balls. I think you have to measure from the base, right?
Yeah.
That would make more sense.
I think that's more legitimate.
Yeah, it's not the balls, it's the penis you're worried about.
Yeah.
Right?
What am I going to do, put my balls in you? I'm in.
You know what's interesting about that? More men. We turn away more men for that event than women. It's like the men want to prove something, They really want to come to that.
Yeah.
Teacher night. Teacher night is very popular as well. Hot for teacher night. A lot of men love teachers.
You have anything called Juno's night?
We have non-practicing Jew night, Howard, which I'm a non-practicing Jew, so I felt it was necessary.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any chicks out there who really dig a big schnoz. So the idea here was we'll try this out on JD. And JD, he gets girls once in a while, but no real connection. He's kind of nerdy. You know what I mean? You know JD?
JD is a great guy, and this speed dating format is so perfect for him because it's great for people that aren't just able to start conversations.
You know what? You're right, because he needs a confidence booster. I think he's nervous.
Okay.
Get in here, JD. You brought how many women? 4?
I got 4 women.
Right.
They're all fabulous. We recruited them from different events that we hosted.
And you feel all of these are good candidates?
Absolutely.
In other words, your strength as an organizer, you know sort of how to match people up.
Absolutely.
All right. JD.
Yes?
Meet Amber.
Hello, Amber.
Hey, JD.
Nice to meet you.
She's from onspeeddating.com, a website devoted to guys like you who, want to find love. But, maybe you're not the greatest conversationalist or whatever.
That's all right. We're going to get 4 girls right in front of you, and they're going to chat you up for 2 minutes, and it's going to be good, JD.
Okay, whatever you say.
Can you give JD any tips on how to win a woman over?
Yeah. You know what? Just be yourself. Don't be nervous.
That's not such great advice. You don't know him. No. Hey, are you going to be able to be yourself and sort of relax in 2 minutes?
I mean, I can't really be anyone else.
Can I give you advice? And it contradicts what Amber is saying.
Yes.
Be someone else. I used to tell Fred this, and he got a wife.
Can I get Jared in here to pose as me?
Yeah. Well, think of yourself as
Think of yourself as Jared.
like Fred. When Fred, Fred was such a hillbilly. And Robin's not wrong. You should think of yourself like Jared.
Absolutely.
Think, because I used to say to Fred didn't even know how to go into a bank. And I'd say, Fred, you're a good actor. Pretend to be a lawyer.
There you go.
And he'd go in and he'd be able to do it. So pretend like
Now
you're...
I'm suing the bank.
Just pretend you're like a really happening guy who has his choice of any woman and,
I think the glasses are sexy, JD.
Well, thank
Would you go out with JD?
Yeah.
You would?
Well, the glasses. I like the intellectual thing. It's a little cute.
Intellectual.
and-
Wow, boy, is that a misleading.
Should I introduce our first dater?
All right, you're going to introduce... All right.
Okay.
How's this work? Should he set up? Should he sit down over there?
over to the table?
Yeah, let's have him at the table.
All right. And who's going to keep time? We are? We have a timer. I see it over there. Wow, this is pretty professional. All right. Introduce your first woman.
Test.
Does she know JD? Is she familiar with him at all?
I'm not sure. I think it's a surprise.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so we're going to do 2-minute dates. You didn't want to dominate the conversation, JD. Let
No,
your
don't
dater
worry, he
get,
won't.
That's never happened before.
Okay.
Unless it's mumble mouth night.
Okay, so our first...
Thank you, Andrew, on the phone. He said, do they have a mumble night? Speed dating. Go
Thanks,
ahead.
Andrew.
Okay, so our first woman is named Paulina. She's 24. She's 5'7". She's Russian. She's blonde. She came to New York by way of Sweden. She's into
Wow.
music, fashion, writing, and architecture. And we met her at our Gentlemen Prefer Blondes event.
Is she a citizen?
She is.
All right.
Your
She's looking
papers?
for a green card.
If she's looking for a green card, this might be a perfect match.
Are you a spy?
Hey, there.
All right, start the clock. Speed dating time. This is Paulina, JD.
Hello,
JD.
Paulina.
Hi.
I'm JD. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Wait, you're from Russia?
I'm from Moscow.
Oh, Moscow. When did you
Yeah.
come to the U.S.?
Just a year ago.
Yeah. How do you like? And you just moved right to New York?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. What do you do here?
I work as a nanny.
A nanny.
Yeah.
How old are the kids?
6 and 9.
Oh wow.
Two boys.
And what part of the city do you live in?
Park Slope in Brooklyn.
Oh, I live near Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever done anything like this before? Because I haven't done.
I did it once.
Yeah. How'd that go?
It was fun. It was
Obviously
fun.
not too well if you're here.
Oh boy.
And it's about to go downhill.
What? I was making a joke. Can't make a joke?
Backing yourself up, huh?
Me? I heard everyone else laughing. Anyways, what do you like to do? What are your interests?
I like pretty much everything. I like movies. I like go to restaurants, bars.
Yeah. What type? What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is actually it's The Devil's Advocate. Since I want to become an attorney one day, so
Are you in
Yeah.
school to be an attorney too?
I'm going to school in September in New York.
Well, that's nice. Do you like sports at all? Are you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Video games, beer pong.
I did.
You did? Why you don't
She
like?
was 4.
No,
Hey, you don't like video games anymore? What's wrong?
no.
Why?
I mean, well, my kids playing video games, so I'm like
Yeah. Do
up to
they
date with that.
they play the Wii?
Can I come over and play with their Wii?
Don't help. He's dating, Fred. Leave him alone.
All right. Well, our 2 minutes are up.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Nice to meet you, Paulina.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, Pauline, that was so. Pauline, what was your impression of
Well,
that?
she's got to go out and make notes.
oh, she's
right
got to go
now.
make notes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pauline, when you were on the last speed dating, did anyone select you? You're a very beautiful woman.
A couple, I guess.
Where are you going to go to law school?
In New York.
In New York somewhere? You got accepted, the whole deal?
Oh, not yet. I'm starting with political science, and then I'm going to go to law school after.
I see. Well, you're a very attractive woman. I can't imagine you can't find a man. But
Very good English, too.
Yes, not bad at all. Well,
Better than yours.
Now, what happens here? Guide me through this part of it, Amber. Like, now, we don't know JD's impressions. Does she leave now and go fill out a form?
Yeah, I mean, in the real speed dating format, there's different little two-top tables, and
Yes.
the men, JD, would rotate to the next dater, but we've kind of modified it for the show. So
I see.
Paulina will go back, she will make her notes about JD, and we will bring out the next woman.
All right, nice to meet you, Paulina.
Nice to meet you, Paulina.
Nice. Very attractive woman. I'll go out with you. Never mind that mush mouth.
Paulina, what'd you think of JD?
I think he's fun.
Really?
And he's very charming.
What'd you like about him?
His sense of humor. I was surprised he was so funny.
Really?
Yes.
What'd you think about his looks?
Kind of nerdy, but
JD, what'd you think of her?
Cute. Very shy. She seemed, shyer than me almost.
Yeah. You like
Well,
that?
you were grilling her.
Huh?
Why didn't you ask her if she wanted to have sex?
No, I'll say that for the next girl,
You just say, you sexually attracted to me. Let's skip to this whole bullshit. Didn't you say that at some of the speed dating things, people start making out right there at the speed dating?
It's pretty unbelievable, Howard.
Wow.
I'll turn around and daters will go missing. We find them in the bathroom. I mean, they hit it off in 2 minutes.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
JD, that could happen.
Yeah, I doubt it, especially with this picture behind me.
Behind Richie and starts making out.
Is it okay to start jerking off when the girl's in front of me?
Dave from Boston, you're on the air.
By the way, that was the longest 2 minutes of my life.
Did you ever hear a date like that?
What I want to know also, too, is how come she didn't ask JD any questions?
Yeah, I was
Well, he kept rifling the.
Yeah,
he didn't
really
have
give her a chance.
She wasn't saying anything.
I
What are
agree
you
with
looking at?
JD. She was not really engaging him. I think she was vomiting.
JD was, he didn't let the moment she ended a sentence, he was right there with another question.
There was no
gotta
room.
breathe a little bit.
Okay.
Try breathing.
There was a...
It's a little bit of an interrogation, a little rapid fire.
Yeah, I thought he did well, actually.
Thank you, Howard.
Have you ever had a girl show up and then just start vomiting on the table during the speed date?
I have
Never?
not.
Okay. All right. Well, let's find out who number
Okay.
2 is. All right.
So number 2 is Carmela. She's 35. She's Filipino. She's 5'3". She's a
my.
self-proclaimed sexy nerd who loves dogs, and we met her at our Asian persuasion event.
All right. All right.
Sexy nerd.
All right. Let's start the clock.
Nice to meet you, Carmela.
Hi.
Sexy, what does sexy nerd entail?
Sexy nerds, well, they may not be like Brad Pitt or anything, but it's all about, what's up here. So.
Well, so you like sexy nerds. You're not a sexy nerd yourself.
I'm a sexy nerd,
Oh,
too.
okay, all
I
right.
was a total dork in high school. I was like, actually, I was like a punk rocker.
Like the Sex Pistols or whatever?
Yeah, Pistols, The Cure, I had like spiked up hair, so no one dated me. So
Oh
I
my
was a
God.
big geek.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I totally forgot what I was going to ask.
That's all right.
Well, what type of nerdy things are you into now?
What do I do? Well, read. I read a lot, so yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty nerdy. What about you? Do you read?
Not so much.
No?
My nerdiness entails fantasy baseball and video games.
Video games? What kind of
and-
video games?
Right now it's like baseball, Tiger Woods.
Okay.
So,
Tiger Woods.
sports. I don't know if you're into sports or...
A little
Yeah.
basketball. Did you watch soccer? Oh, what is that? The World
No,
Cup?
I watched a little bit. I kind of lost interest after the U.S. lost.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Gotcha.
But it's so long. You'd see people. But they hardly score. Hockey, at least they have hitting.
Oh, really?
But I hardly watch hockey
okay.
either. So,
Cool.
well, I just love. Have you ever had someone laugh while you talk during the day?
Maybe it's just out of nervousness. That's what it is.
no,
That's
no.
what it is.
Yeah.
So. So how long have you been with the show?
Like 6. Let's see. I started 2003 as an intern, so about 7 years almost.
7 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feels a little longer some days,
Yeah.
but yeah, you know.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm an office assistant at an accounting firm.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty nerdy, right?
You
All right, your time is up. You two carried on. Robin.
That was better.
Yeah.
That was better.
Very
she gave back. She returned the conversation.
No, she barged in. Is what she did.
That's fine. Barge in. You know.
She's a beautiful woman.
Thank
You have trouble meeting guys?
Yeah, pretty much, Howard. If you were single,
Baby, I would. Baby, you'd be in the bathroom right now. We don't need to talk.
Oh, really? All right.
Your personality's just fine.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, very nice to meet you. Go fill out your form and let's see what you thought. I don't want
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Good
thank
luck.
you.
Yep. Good luck.
Oh, they're shaking hands. It's not quite kissing, but all right.
Maybe,
fucker right here?
well, he got a handshake. Maybe next time a
Maybe I can
kiss.
get a hand job.
Yeah, the fourth girl, there'll be action.
I want you to fuck me now. And blow me and smile.
I wearing a
that's-
skirt, I could finger you.
Yeah.
Carmela, how'd it go today?
Pretty good, not so bad. You know, he's a cute guy.
Really?
He's cute. I was, thinking it would be Beetlejuice or someone or one of the Whack Pack, but he's kind of cute.
Was he charming?
Yeah, pretty charming, not so bad.
Did it seem a little awkward?
No, not at all. I mean, I thought he'd be a little bit more reserved or quiet, but I mean, he seems like a pretty cool guy. Definitely,
Cool, so you had a good time?
Yeah, definitely. It was really good. It was a good experience.
Well, how do you think that went?
It was better.
Yeah,
I see
like this.
improvement. I think he's gonna, he has 2 more to go through, and I think we're gonna get better every time.
I got to tell you, Robin, I see this for you maybe in the future. I might do this with you.
Robin, what's your type? What are your dating deal breakers? Do you have like a height requirement? Like, what do you like?
Well, I mean, they have to be
Beefy.
Hung.
You're right. No. No, I mean, I don't have a height issue. No, I don't have any deal breaker on height. I don't.
Well, what are your deal breakers? Do you have any?
Deal breakers are like more in the personality situation. You know, like they have to have a personality. They have to have a sense of humor.
You know any guys for her?
Not too serious.
Do you, like if I said to you, get me 4 guys in here for Robin.
If she tells me what she's into, I can find it.
She wants someone like, you know who Tyra Banks' boyfriend is?
No, I don't. I don't know that man. Why
I know
are you
him.
saying
That's
that?
who she needs.
Who's she with now?
She's with this guy, John Udidol or something. He's a black tycoon. He's Stedman with a really great job.
We have an aphrodisiac night, Howard, and
Go
there
ahead.
are some really gorgeous men that Robin would totally be into, I'm sure. Could pull them for her.
Could you break up Tyra and John and then bring John in here?
He constantly is saying that I need this John guy. I've
need
never
John.
met him.
You
I
need
don't know
him.
anything about him.
I'm telling you, this is the guy.
I don't know why you think that. What's John got?
Maybe Robin. This is a way for her to find true romance. You know, don't laugh at it, Robin. My cousin, he's in love. They got married.
They have a beautiful relationship.
Right. I'm telling you. You can goof on it all you want. JD.
I'm not laughing.
JD,
I'm
what do
just
you
laughing
think?
at you.
You date either one of those 2 girls, right?
I have.
Wow, what an answer.
I don't want to say. I'm just have 2 more girls.
All right,
left
2
of me.
more girls. All right, what's the next girl? We have 2 more of
We
these.
have 2 more. The next one is Elle. She's 26. She's 5'3", curvy brunette from the Midwest, Wisconsin.
Whoa.
She's actually been to a Star Trek convention. She likes popcorn and hot sauce, loves to cook, and we met her at our fireman singles party.
Beautiful.
She likes
I'm not a fireman.
And nice big breasts, if I may say so. Over there. Very nice.
You were at a Star Trek? Well,
All
we're
right,
not on the
that's right.
date.
Let's go. Let's start the clock. Let these 2 meet. Go ahead.
Funny enough, that's my first question. I guess you're a big. I'm not that much into Star Trek. Is that? I don't know if is that like Run Your Life Star Trek?
No, not at all. I mean, it was back in the day, and I mean, it's a family thing. Like my dad likes it, my brother likes it, so we all did it. It was fun. I got to meet Counselor Troy.
Ooh.
Who?
Nobody knows.
I know. What's her? Is that Jerry Ryan?
No, that's I think in the later ones. That's like Voyager.
Oh wait, Counselor Troy. That was the
that was
brunette.
Next Gen.
Okay.
And she was the counselor.
Yeah.
for the
Okay.
ship,
She was hot.
Yeah.
Did-
She's hot in person as well.
Oh my.
Yeah.
You and the girls too.
So, where are you from?
She finds him funny.
I'm from Ohio, but
I'm from the Midwest too.
what state?
Wisconsin.
No, you're way out there.
Yeah. How's about it?
How's about it?
Yeah.
So you're like your Fargo type of.
No, I'm not that far out. I was from
It's
Madison.
about sort of the same.
Yeah, around that.
Yeah. What and what do you live here in the city?
I live in Astoria.
What do you do for a living?
I work in marketing.
Marketing. What does I don't know what all that entails.
Well, I do social media, so I tweet and.
I just started Twitter.
Oh, how do you like it?
It's all right. It's okay. I it's hard thinking of something witty to say every now and then. So
Right.
I don't think I tweeted anything yesterday hardly.
It's only 140 characters.
Yeah, but you don't want to put up just something just to put it up.
You sound funny though, so I bet you think of funny things.
Well, every now and then, sometimes.
Witticisms.
I try not to look as funny as that picture there. That I keep having to stare at. And what are your interests? What do you do when you're not involving?
All right, your time is up. You had your 2 minutes of speed dating.
It's nice.
Wow. Now she thinks JD's very funny, or she was terrified. I'm not sure which.
Nervous laughter.
So you did the speed dating before?
Yes.
How'd it go? Did you meet any good guys?
No.
Nothing great. All right, love hasn't happened yet.
Not
All
yet.
it takes is one.
That's it.
All it
Exactly.
takes is one.
Don't give up, Elle. And how did you get involved with this particular speed dating service?
Well, actually, my friend did the gay speed dating, and he loved it. And then he's like, "Oh, there's firefighters." And I always thought, "Hey, why not a firefighter?" Because
Right.
I'm from the Midwest.
Sure. A lot of firefighters out there.
Oh yeah, exactly. So I'm like, FDNY, I'll try it.
All right, now you're going to go fill out your form and tell us what you thought of JD. Be honest and
Be nice.
Be nice and thank you. Very lovely.
Thank you.
Well, lovely women.
Elle, what do you think of JD?
He seemed really nervous.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it a little awkward?
It was a little awkward. He seemed nervous and he seemed like he was put on the spot. And I think, when you're not used to dating a lot, maybe it can be a bit, troublesome at times. But he seemed incredibly funny. Like, I would like to get to know him more in like the, hey, let's go grab a beer, go to a dive bar or something type of thing.
Well, so it wasn't bad then.
No, it wasn't bad. He was really nice and extremely gracious.
I like this speed dating. I would do it. If I was single.
Well, you did it.
Have you done it? What
I did do speed dating. Well, what I did was I went and dated like 1,000 women inside of a couple of weeks, and I came out with a woman.
Nice.
I actually did speed fucking. It's a whole different concept. We would have sex, and then we'd figure out if we liked each other.
Well,
later.
what I meant by it was he'd go to clubs so early that nobody was there. So, but he'd grab a girl really fast and then get out.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. Let's go to, I don't know. Let's go to Dave. Dave, you're on the air.
Oh, Jesus, he just woke me up, Howard, from this thing. I'm only kidding. JD, man, you are hard to listen to, brother. I tell you what.
I didn't ask to do this. Turn off your radio. Leave me alone. What do you want from me?
You know what? I got to say one thing, though. Were you, prepared for this to come or not?
Not really, no.
Well, then you know what? Then you're doing it pretty damn good.
Yeah, he wasn't prepared at all.
He didn't know this was happening.
All right, Boogie, go ahead. You're on the air.
Boogie.
Boogie in Chicago.
Hey, now.
I know.
Hey, I agree. He is a little hard to listen to, but I think there should be like a sudden death speed dating where they all start giving him lap dances while he's got like one or two more questions to ask the girls and see.
These aren't those kind of girls. These are nice girls that JD could have a relationship with, for God's sakes. Tom, go ahead.
Yeah, Howard, this is excellent radio, man. You got to do this more often with some of the other whack packers, man. It's fantastic.
Let's go to Edward. Edward, you're on the air in Aventura, Florida.
Whack packer.
That's right.
Hey, Howard, this is amazing. I'm missing my flight. I'm in the airport parking garage, missing my flight. This is gold. My favorite part, though, is that maniacal laugh that comes out of JD's mouth at the most awkward
He's
time.
even whooping.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fascinating, actually, speed dating, isn't it? It really
fun.
is, yeah. All right, we have one more girl.
Yeah, and a lot of your listeners are single, right, Howard?
Oh, yes.
We would love to have them come out to an event. The next 100 Howard listeners that register for one of our events at onspeeddating.com will comp you. Next 100 guys that use the code Howard.
Is that right? They get a freebie?
Freebie on me.
Meet girls, speak for 2 minutes, and who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a Hot or Not party tomorrow that's going to be really good where people have to submit a photo and be approved to attend. So we have a lot of good stuff coming up.
How many people walk away with love? Seriously. And look, how many show up to an average event?
For speed dating, I would say between 25 and 50 singles show up.
And how many people walk out with a successful date, meaning they actually go out and see the person privately?
I would say probably half.
Wow.
A lot of people hook up for the night, I'm not going to lie. A lot of people are looking for different things, but people are looking for a connection overall, and I think that, happens at our events.
Well, JD, what are you thinking so far? It's not so bad, the speed dating. I told you.
I mean, it's good for people who like to talk. I don't like to talk, but...
Well, how are you going to meet a woman?
Well, I don't know, Robin.
All right.
This is what I'm telling you, Howard.
Normally there would be alcohol involved. This is early morning speed dating.
That makes him much clearer. Yeah. You have no idea how great his personality is when he's drinking. All right, JD, it's time to meet your fourth woman. Can you tell us a little bit about her?
You're going to like this one, Howard.
All right.
This is Anne. She's 26. She's 5'6". She's brunette with brains. She's from the Big D, Dallas, Texas. She went to Stanford. She's currently at Columbia Medical School thinking gynecology.
Wow.
She's a Guitar Hero freak, and her favorite movie is The Godfather.
Oh, wow.
We don't need to do it. That's fine. If you play Guitar Hero, let's go.
All right, let's do this. Let's get out of here.
Honey, you're telling me you have trouble meeting men? I mean, look at you. Maron, you're something. All right, start the clock. Let these two meet.
How's it going?
It's going.
Is this real?
No.
Oh.
I think it's ginger ale. But you can take a sip if you
nice.
like. I've never had ginger ale, so I'm afraid to drink it.
How long have you been working here?
Like 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and you study ecology?
Oh, no, I want to go into gynecology.
Oh, gynecology. I thought she said ecology.
But kind of similar.
Oh, I don't know. I guess. I guess I take your how long have you gone to medical school?
I just finished my first year.
Yeah.
So I'm doing research right now in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
But you see a lot of smelly pussy.
So do you get nervous around celebrities on the show?
I get celebrities. I get around anyone. I'm nervous around you. I'm nervous around anyone I don't know. So, I don't, yeah. As you can tell, I can't really talk right now. I'm listening to everyone laugh at me while I can't talk. It's so fun. Yeah. So,
this is not fair. My time is going
it's
so
fine.
fast.
There's whatever. Doesn't matter. You like the Godfather? Any of your?
Yeah.
How many times have you seen it?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe like 10, 15 times. Something like that.
Wow.
I don't know. Have you seen it a lot?
Oh, yeah, a few times.
Okay.
And how many Guitar Heroes have you played?
How many Guitar Heroes?
Well, I mean, there's like Guitar Hero 5.
I get around with a Guitar Hero.
Huh?
A lot of them. I don't know. I kind of switched over to Rock Band though, so it's been a while since I've actually played Guitar Hero. But I got pretty good. I was on Expert for a little while.
Oh Jesus Christ! I can't even do Expert.
But I like the drums now on Rock Band.
You know what? I played the drums at John Hines' house. It's a friend of mine. I can do.
What do you know? We should hang out.
Oh well, I think that's what this is about.
All right, your 2 minutes are up. I have never heard a date like that.
Oh Lord!
I got to tell you, I don't know about JD, but I'm attracted to you. You're going to be a doctor. You're going to make big cash. And look at man, you're some good-looking broad.
There's a catch.
You are a catch.
Oh, thank you.
Did you try speed dating before?
No, I signed up for a Tuesday event, which I think is like something
Have
about
passport
travel.
will travel. For worldly singles.
Oh,
Yes.
so you're going to go on a speed dating thing. Wow. Maron, I tell you, this is some girl. But, yeah, go ahead.
I got to tell you, so,
a doctor to boot.
The guys in the back, me and Jason and Will, we went through a bunch of pictures and profiles, to pick, and we thought, like, this girl can't even be real.
Yeah.
Because she's cuter than she is in the picture.
What'd you get on your SATs? You must be really smart.
You really want me to tell you?
Yeah, what'd you get?
Oh, I got a 1,500.
1,500? That isn't so great.
I got 10,
Oh, my
10.
God.
Oh, no, 1,500 is great.
$1,500.
Oh, that is.
1,600 per.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You're right. That's good.
Dude, you don't even know how to evaluate it.
I'm a little confused myself. I mean, that's JD's yearly salary, $1,500.
We had to bring that up.
No, well, hey, so wow, no kidding. And you're going to be why a gynecologist? Are you into chicks?
I'm not. But
You've never made love to a woman?
I am not yet.
No. Get ready. You know, the truth is, though, you do end up seeing a lot of old vagina, more than like hot young vagina.
No,
Well,
but I
is
like
she
his,
into looking at vagina, period? She just
Yeah,
wants
like,
to be a doctor.
when you were
I think
a
I want to
kid,
go into like IVF.
what's that?
In vitro fertilization.
Oh, you want to help people have babies who shouldn't be having them? I'm talking about like old
Well,
broads.
actually, there's a lot of like and really interesting ethical questions about it. So I
There
think
are,
I
absolutely.
like that a lot. I think it'd be a cool.
I see some of these broads. They're 50, 60 years old. They're looking for a baby.
There you go.
I mean, for God's sakes, they should be in a wheelchair. It's crazy, right? What are you going to do if a 60-year-old woman comes in and says to you, "I need a baby"? Are you going to sit her down and say, "Listen, Grandma, you shouldn't be having babies. You should be looking at them and pinching their cheeks"? That's it.
I mean, there are like requirements. You can't. Not everybody can have a baby.
I can't believe you want to be a gynecologist. When you were a kid, were you like fascinated by your friends' vaginas? Like, did you want to explore them and look at them?
No, but I like my OBGYN a lot because I like there's a lot of like counseling involved.
Right.
Because you have to ask like really personal questions, and I like that aspect of it. And you follow patients over time. So I like kind of like that personal, like other than being like if you're a surgeon, do you see patients, you know, maybe once or twice, but you don't really
Right.
get like a
Very
relationship. with them?
personal.
Exactly.
Do you know all the vagina parts? I do. Clitoris, lips, majus, and minorus.
Magus, yes.
Right? Isn't it something like that? Well, anyway,
Labia.
listen, I know you have to fill out your form.
Okay.
We're anxious to hear your thoughts about JD.
Oh,
And be honest.
I'm anxious to hear my thoughts from JD.
You're still thinking. All right. Well,
I have plenty of thoughts.
beautiful girl. Very nice to meet you, and good
Nice
luck with
to
your
meet you,
medical
too.
Nice
career.
to meet you.
Thank you so much.
I hope we'll be seeing you more at our parties and things when JD begins marrying you.
Begins married.
That's right. Begins the marital process.
And what did you think of JD?
We didn't really get to talk that much because I think we were both laughing. But he was cuter than I expected. I was told to keep an open mind, which was a little suspicious. But he was like surprisingly cute and seemed really nice.
He seemed really flustered when you walked in.
He did.
He got really flustered, yeah. So,
Well, I was flustered too. So there you go.
so I guess it was hard to actually get stuff out of him, though, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit of a contrived circumstance, but
So the little that you did learn about him, you liked so far?
yeah, he seemed really nice.
Wow.
I saw chemistry with the last two girls, I think, for JD.
I had chemistry with all four of them.
Well, that's you. We're talking about JD.
I'm so easily dateable. Wowee. Well, JD,
Yes. Yes.
tell me what you're thinking. You don't need to fill out the
Who
form.
are the two girls I don't know how many girls. Who are the girls that you would want to see again?
Number one was the Russian girl.
Yes.
What'd you think of her?
Very shy. I can't. I'm not really into that amount of shy. Like I'm shy myself. So
Well, you can choose all the ones you want. Am I correct about that?
Yeah, you actually can. Try not to choose friends or, that
Right.
type of thing. But yeah, and all these girls are...
Is that the idea of the evaluation, to say who you really want to date?
Yeah, I say let's set up JD with whoever he's interested in. I think there's a couple
Right.
girls here he could hit it off
But
with.
if they're not interested in him, then he can't go out with them.
Right. They have a say, too.
They
That's
do
right.
have a say.
That's right. All right. So, JD, which ones are you interested in? Number one was the Russian girl. Did you think she was too shy for you?
Yes.
You're fucking retarded.
Sorry. What? Fuck you.
That girl was hot.
It's very cute. Yes.
Yeah, and shy is good for you.
Oh no! You have to. Listen.
All right. Number
good-
one's
we'd
out.
be sitting-
He's looking for his opposite, I think.
Opposite. I say anyone who's breathing is the same. What do you mean? She's Russian and you're American. All right, go ahead. All right, so you're canceling number one. She's not good enough for you. Not pretty enough?
It's not that.
Go ahead, number two.
The Filipino.
Better. Still seemed as shy. I wasn't attracted to her.
Did you like the tattoos?
It was okay.
What a jerk.
Am I gonna get shit?
Go
for
ahead. Number three. Number three was which one? Refresh our memory.
Number three was
Star Trek.
Al,
Star Trek
girl.
Star Trek girl.
Cute. Very busty.
Yeah, she came to Stacked and did very well.
Yes.
Those were real. Oh, she was in the Stacked event?
She was.
And she has real boobs, I think.
Totally real.
Yeah, bigger than Robin's.
Oh,
No offense, Robin.
Robin, how big are your boobs?
Too big.
Not for
Do
me.
you have a too big event?
Too big boobs event.
The double G event.
So what do you think of number
one
3?
G thing.
Well, whatever.
You're not interested in number 3?
Mildly interested. I mean,
Mildly.
obviously.
Would you see her again? That's what we're trying to determine.
Would I see her again? Maybe.
You might as well be honest. What do you, maybe or yes or no? You got to decide. Do you want to go on a date with her?
I'm most interested in Anne with the Guitar Hero.
But you know what? Love is a numbers game, JD, so it might not hurt to go out with more than one girl.
Whatever. Okay, then I'll
Well, no, don't force it.
No,
Not
I'm
forcing
saying
it,
if he
but
has any
interest, it
yeah,
should be
he should
explored.
try a date.
Seems to me he's into this number 4.
And she's not going to be into him at all.
How do you know?
Hey, well, whatever.
Please.
Hey, sorry.
Unless, you know,
What do
she
you want
gets
from-
hit by a car in between now and the
You're talking about the medical student.
Yeah.
Right. Because she's tremendously attractive. I mean,
not
like,
only is she tremendously attractive, she's outgoing, she's bright. Listen to her. She's signed up for a passport event
Yeah.
where JD doesn't even have one.
he doesn't even know what a
Excuse me, I do. Thank you. I went to hedonism.
Oh, forget about it.
Well, I
So,
did.
JD, you're interested. So let me hear your thoughts on number 4, since the other 3 are not the ones you want.
I mean, very obviously attractive.
Right.
And the Guitar Hero, for Christ's sake. How can, any girl that attractive in the Guitar Hero is hot.
She doesn't play it day in and day out, JD.
Well, whatever, still.
She played it like once as a
yeah,
goof.
I mean, with some guy probably.
Since she got in the
Some
rock.
guy who had a big cock.
Listen, you don't play Guitar Hero on Expert as a goof.
She's
all right?
just probably got an affinity for things like that, and it just went to expert right.
Whatever.
All right, what I am
Kill my
hearing,
dreams. Thank you, Robin.
Amber, what I'm hearing is that JD is focused on Anne, and that this guy, I think he should have either picked number 1, number 4, number 3, and probably number 2 as well.
He should have picked them all.
I would be interested in all of them.
Up his chances.
Well, she did them before say she's into JD. She said she wanted more time, so who knows? Now, how do we find out if the girls are into...
I think maybe we should just have the girls come out and you can talk to them.
Well,
and get
can we
their
see
thoughts,
their
or-
evaluations?
Yeah, let's have the girls bring their pamphlets to
All right.
Howard, and Howard can kind of talk through the notes. Or
I had to sit here for this.
Well, actually, you don't, because they all left the building, JD. We just found out they all went away. All right. Johnny Z, while we're waiting for the girls to get lined up with microphones, Johnny Z, you're on the air.
Yeah, I want to know what Fred thinks since he's the expert on dating on the show.
Well, I'm going to hold off while the girls are here. I'm going to let them talk. All right. I'm going to go first, I think, to Paulina.
Do them in the order they came in, yeah.
Yeah, Paulina, you were number 1. You went first with JD. We've heard his evaluation. What is your evaluation? You haven't heard it yet. But go
I
ahead.
think he's funny.
Yes.
Funny and charming
Yes.
and a little bit nerdy.
Would you go out with him if he had put you on his list?
Maybe.
You would maybe go out with him.
Yes.
I see.
I think they're perfect for each other. They can't answer a question.
All right, that's Paulina. Carmela, you were number 2. Beautiful woman.
Thank you.
What was your impression of JD? Be honest. Don't be embarrassed to say. Because you know what? Let's not waste anyone's
Let's
time.
pretend JD's not here.
Yeah.
He's not typically my type. I mean, he's cool. Definitely friends material.
Friends, all right. So you're not interested in going out as a boyfriend-girlfriend situation. Okay. All right. Elle, what did you think? Elle, you were a lovely girl. I understand you were part of the big breast night over at the speed dating night, and I can see why. Gorgeous. What was your impression of JD? Would you go out with him again?
Yes, but there needs to be drinks involved. He seemed nervous. He needs to drink and just kind of mellow, and I think we would laugh a lot.
Right. So he's somebody you could potentially see as a boyfriend. Have things.
I like the nerdy type.
You do. Okay. All right. So number 1 says she would go out with you. Carmela says you're a nice guy, but not her type. Elle says, you know what? With the proper amount of alcohol, maybe I could get into you. And number 4, Anne, who is the gynecologist to be, what were your feelings? And be honest with us.
Well, I feel like we didn't really get a chance to talk at all.
Well, that's a 2-minute speed date.
I
mean, come
know,
on.
yeah. But I would definitely go out with him just to be able to actually get to know him. So.
Really?
Really?
I mean,
Sure,
fascinating. Yeah.
Believe me, JD, once she gets to...
Be quiet, Rob.
Be quiet, Robin. You're ruining love.
I'm only teasing.
All right, ladies, I'm going to tell you JD's
Now you're
evaluation.
teasing.
I'm going to tell you JD's evaluation. JD thought you were all lovely. He was not interested in any of you but one of you.
Jesus.
He only has love for one person.
Love.
So, who was the person? It was Ann, number 4.
Oh.
While he thought all the women were attractive, he did not see a future as a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship with any of you but Ann. Carmela, you are just shaking your head in disbelief. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I'm upset.
Yeah, Paulina, you said you would go out with him, and are you disappointed?
Oh, not really, but.
Now the truth begins. Al, what about you? You said, you know what, a little alcohol, I could probably get into this guy. Are you disappointed that JD did not select you?
Well, I'm fabulous, so of course.
Right. So it's a little bit of hard rejection. Now, Ann, will you date JD?
Define date. I'll go on a date with him.
We were hoping for full-blown out sex. But, all right, the date would be yes. Meet him for dinner somewhere or something like that. You would. Well, there it is. It worked. I got to tell you that we have to cover this.
Now, JD, are you sorry that you participated in this?
Huh?
Are you sorry you participated in this?
It's all right.
What? You just met Ann.
I know. Listen, she's very beautiful and whatnot. I mean, it's fine. Yes.
Why wouldn't you be happy? You met 4 great girls, and then you finally met someone that you're attracted to and like.
And she says she'll go out with you?
I mean, come on.
Okay, if you put it that way, yes, I'm happy I did it.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I think it's great. Jim, what do you think of this? This is exciting. Oh, I lost Jim. Jim, you there? I hung up on Jim. Well, and she's a gynecologist.
She's going to be.
She can look at your vagina and tell if you're healthy. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Do I have a yeast infection?
Let's go to Dan. Dan, you're on the air. Yes, Dan. No Dan, huh?
Everyone.
Well, let's go to Rick. Rick, go ahead.
Hey, King. The woman that's hosting this has the sexiest voice I think I've ever heard.
Yes,
but I want to ask her this. JD doesn't have a lot of money, so how can a guy be able to date in New York City where everything's so expensive, even a cab ride? How can he successfully date in New York?
I think New York has so many options for affordable dating. You know, a walk in Central Park, Washington Square Park. You know, there's so many things to do.
Doesn't all have to be a super expensive date.
Absolutely
not.
not.
What kind of girl is going to enjoy something like that in New York?
I would. I think a lot of these women here would.
Or what about going to a busy restaurant and then skipping out on the bill? We've all done that.
Dine and dash.
That's right, dine and dash. Hansy, go ahead. You're on the air in Toronto.
Yo, what's going on, Howard?
Hey.
I think JD did a really good job, and the first girl didn't really give him anything, and I don't get why Robin's cock blocking the guy so much.
I'm teasing him.
She's having fun.
No, is there a dating thing for unemployed Pakistani people?
Yes, there's a big night for that. Cyrus, go ahead. You're on the air in Philly.
Hey.
Yo,
JD, why didn't you just choose all 4? You had the option to choose all 4. You played the odds, man.
Best to focus on one.
Speed dating is all about whether you, within 2 minutes, know whether you're interested in the person as a love connection.
I'm not the Bachelor, for Christ's sake.
That's right. Well, listen.
But he's not good at making his own connections. So just choose all 4 and see what happens.
Now, I'm confused. How does it work at the speed dating place? Now, how do these two hook up? Do they exchange phone numbers?
What happens is we make it so it's a non-pressure environment. Everyone has this dating pamphlet, so they check off who they're interested, yes, no. And then they go onto our website, onspeeddating.com, and they check their matches, anyone they're interested in seeing again.
I see.
And then it's done in the privacy of their home. So they see who checked them as a match, and then their contact information is exchanged. They can set up their first date.
Ann and JD are going to have their first date. Ann, are you hungry for love? Has it been a long time since you found a true love connection?
It hasn't, actually.
Right. Yeah, I can imagine. Do all the other medical students try to date you? I would imagine they do.
I will plead the fifth.
I am sure you're the hot doctor over there, right? Am I correct? Am I onto something here?
I can't answer that.
I mean, well, listen, I hope that JD gets to go on the date with you. I don't know how you're going to go about this. Should we have
Well, what's JD going to take her to do? Like, are you creative, JD? What's the first date going to look like?
Look at him. You know he's creative.
Here we go.
He wants to tie her up and drag her back to his apartment.
I think there's some Guitar Hero in it.
Hey, yeah. I don't know. A dinner and a movie?
Oh, dinner and a movie.
You know what, though, JD? Actually, movies are not a good first date option
because you can't
you're
talk.
not talking.
I know.
That's what he's looking for.
Well,
maybe they could go. Maybe you could take JD with you to class, and he could assist you on a pap smear. He could get to see some vagina.
Where do I put the stirrups?
I don't know. It's kind of stinky. What's the game plan here, JD? You're gonna get her number or something and ask her out?
Yeah, we'll exchange numbers, and we'll go from there and
see
go
where
out on a date and see if love blossoms.
Well, I smell love.
And she laughs after I say that.
Girls, I don't know. I don't know. Let's go to Jim. Jim, go ahead. You're on the air.
JD, what the hell's wrong with you, man? You sound like the biggest fruit in the room. Jesus Christ, man. You know, you got the perfect girl. She's going to be a doctor. A gynecologist at that. Hell, she can show you where the pussy is.
Do gynecologists know more about
How's
sex?
that being a fruit?
Do gynecologists know more about sex than the average woman because you know the vagina so well and you study it?
Well, I guess if they're a lesbian, they do.
No, I'm just saying though that you know the technicalities of. You could actually teach JD how to give a woman a proper.
I mean, they
orgasm.
know how to give birth.
Right.
Really well, if that counts.
Anne, have you bejazzled?
Have I bejazzled? No, but it sounds very intriguing.
Is it vajazzled? You put jewels on your vagina?
On your cooch?
I don't think that gynecologists do that.
You don't think that'd be good for your image?
I don't think so.
Let's go to Chip. Chip, you're on the air in Atlanta.
Howard.
Yes.
Hey now. Is he this socially inept in real life, or is this an act?
I had JD over the house, and he was much more relaxed. I think you'll find Ann on the date that he does get a little, as Elle even said.
You think he's going to be able to relax with her?
No, but I'm holding out hope. Let's go to Jamie. Jamie, you're on the air.
Hey, JD, why don't you whip out your cock and show the rest of the girls what they're missing?
Well, you don't want these girls passing out. Well, let me tell you something.
Could have been at hung.
I was denied for hung night, actually.
I listened to all 4 speed dates, and I got to tell you, girls, something. I would have selected all 4 of you and play the odds. You understand what I'm saying? Any one of you, I'd be lucky to date. The sex would be incredible between us. Well, I'd have an incredible time. You might not even notice. But all 4 of you are beautiful. I wish you love in the future. I think you're very brave to do speed dating. I think it's, you're putting yourself out on the line, and I like it. And I don't know, he's very particular. I like all 4 of you for different reasons. Whether big breasts, small breasts, I don't care. I liked you all, and you all had nice personalities. And Robin, that is speed dating.
That is speed dating.
And I like it.
Robin's next.
When are we setting Robin up?
I would set Robin up anytime as long as you put tremendous care into the selection of these men. Robin, you should do it.
Give us your criteria. We will deliver.
What do you say?
I told you what I wanted.
What do you want?
I need a cock.
All right, easy.
4 inches is fine.
All right, that's what she wants.
I want to be the bachelorette.
You want to be the bachelorette. She has a whole different set of the standards that I got to put together. Don't ask.
Lots of cocks.
Well,
I need a cock.
by the way, girls, after your speed dating segment, we, of course, have a psychologist prepared to talk to you. I know you're all traumatized from meeting JD. But JD, congratulations. You and Ann are a beautiful couple.
Thank you.
I hope that you guys, I wish you a long, happy life together. I love a gynecologist. You could probably make $300,000 minimally as a gynecologist. Am I correct?
Depends on whether you specialize further or not.
What year in medical school did they teach you to fill out those Medicaid forms? That's what I like. I'd help. You know what? If I hooked up with you, I would sit there and fill out the forms, and you could be practicing your gynecology. I would be a tremendous asset. And you, my dear Amber, you're onto something here with the speed dating. I could see you're passionate about it and you love it. Amber Soletti, the founder of On Speed Dating. You can check out Amber's dating website at onspeedingdating.com. And believe me,
Speed dating.
I would try it if I was a single guy. Why not?
We have a Three's Company night, Howard.
What is that?
With
What is
Beth. It's for couples looking to bring a third
Really?
into Three's Company. Yeah.
Well, I'm not letting any degenerate near my wife. I'll tell you
Well,
that.
it's bringing women into the relationship.
I get to
Yeah.
meet women. In that case, fine. All four of you can hook up for that if you're interested. I'll be busy with you and my wife.
And like I said, the next 100 Howard listeners that want to come to one of our events for free and find love as well, use the code Howard on our website and come to an event for free.
Very nice. And JD, take a good look at your beautiful woman over there, Ann, because it's probably the last time you'll be seeing her. I don't know why I think that.
JD.
Yes.
So you picked Ann.
Yes.
Why'd you pick her?
She's hot. Plays Guitar Hero and watches movies. I even saw on the sheet. I mean, since I got Godfather, it said on the sheet she'd like being John Malkovich, which that's not, the fact that a girl's heard of that movie is hot. So
she seems like a little bit of a movie buff.
Yes.
Video games when it comes to video games.
Yes. Smart. Pleasant.
You seem to get really flustered when she walked in, more so than the other girls. Why? Was it because she's so hot?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to put anyone down or anything, but they were all very, they were all attractive. She was most attractive.
Then what's next? You're going to take her out on a date, maybe?
Yeah, I have. You've seen this move before.
The greatest gift ever.
The greatest gift ever, which you have to edit out, which is my number on the back of this card. And we'll see if she contacts me.
All right, let's see what happens.
All right.
And congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited. Yes.
So what's next? You're going to go on a date with JD?
We'll see if he calls me. It sounds like he's kind of shy, so we'll see.
Now, girls, how do you think this whole process went today?
Wasn't so bad. Not at all. Very relaxed. Very cool. Everyone's cool.
I think it would have been better with drinks, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I agree.
Why? You said you think he was a little uptight, nervous?
Yeah, he just needs to relax.
There were bottles up there, too.
Yeah, I was like,
Why we could have cracked open a bottle.
So you suggest he has a couple drinks in him, might go a little smoother next time.
Yeah. Maybe some video games, some Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero, yeah, he's a big fan.
Guitar Hero.
Need to kind of
Speed
focus
dating.
on something else.
Yeah.
All right, girls, so everyone had a good time today?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, well, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Well, this is my card with my number on the back, and you can call me. Well, don't show it to the camera. You have everyone calling me. And yes, call me or text me or whatever, and we'll set something up. And you live in the city, I take it?
I do.
Okay. Well, then we'll figure something out. Without everyone staring at us. So it was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Yeah,
too.
that's it. Okay. Thank you.
Still a little awkward.
He's a little awkward, but I am too, so what are you going to do? It's a
Hopefully, without everyone at the date, it might
match.
go a little better.
Without a camera right there.
Cool. So, all right, so you're going to give JD a call and
Sure,
try to
why
set
not?
something up?
Yeah, it'd be fun.